Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anu Joshi and I'm a real estate broker based in Toronto in the GTA. Today I'm going to be talking to you about real estate investing. More specifically, what are the 4 ways for an investor or a buyer to benefit from investing in real estate? Now, we're going to keep it really broad. I'm not going to go into the details about the Toronto market or the GTA market, but I'm going to give you an overview of the 4 ways that you can gain benefit from investing in real estate. Number 1, we have positive cash flow. Now, this is really self-explanatory. Essentially, it talks about when you purchase a property and you rent it out, your tenant is carrying all of your expenses, like your mortgage, your utilities, your property taxes. They're paying for all of that, and the rent that you're getting is actually generating positive cash flow. So whether you're starting out with, $50, $100, or getting, $500, $600, $800 a month, all of that is positive cash flow, and we look at that as definitely as a gain in real estate investment. Number 2, we have principal recapture. Now, as you know, when you pay your mortgage payment on a property, part of that payment goes towards your interest, but another portion goes towards your principal repayment. Now, the benefit of having an investment property that's rented out to tenants, and then the tenants are carrying the mortgage for you, is essentially that they are the ones that are paying off your principal in your mortgage for you. So what's happening is that the amount of principal that you owe your lender actually decreases over time, and that additional equity, essentially, whatever that amount is that the tenant is paying on your behalf, becomes a part of your equity, the owner's equity. So that's a great way to get principal recapture, right? We want to decrease the principal amount as much as possible on the mortgage. Essentially what it means is, let's say you did an investment, you put in $80,000 for the down payment, and the actual mortgage is like $480,000, right? But as that tenant is paying off, your first $80,000 that you initially put into the deal is going to be paid off a lot faster. So you would have recaptured your initial investment. Your tenant would have done that for you. And that is a great way to get a benefit of a tenant paying off your mortgage for you in an investment property. Number 3, we have market appreciation. Now, this also is quite self-explanatory, especially in Toronto in the GTA. We don't have any trouble with this. Even in a year like we had in 2020, you've had record prices in terms of what's been selling in Toronto in the GTA. So market appreciation is really beyond a single investor's control. It has to do more with the supply and demand that's in the market. Now, as you know, in the GTA, the demand almost always outpaces the amount of supply that we have. So the steady market appreciation, you as an investor or as an owner of real estate can definitely take advantage of. And then we have the 4th way that you can benefit, which is forced appreciation. Now, this differs from market appreciation, right? Market appreciation, as I just mentioned, is what's happening in the market. So the market demand, the market supply, the market trends, and the book value, essentially, of your property increasing in response to the market trends. Now, forced appreciation is a little bit different. This is when you as an owner or an investor actually forces up the value of your property. And there's a couple of ways to do this. The most popular way is to make capital improvements to your property. Let's say you've bought a semi-detached home in a subdivision, and you go in, and after purchasing, so you purchased at the market price, whatever that may have been. And after purchasing, you do renovations, you add a basement unit, you get it approved by the city, so it's a legal basement unit. You've done all this, you've done all these expenditures to it and made these improvements, and then you rent out the upstairs and the downstairs, and essentially you've turned a single family residence into a dual family home, or a legal duplex. So what you've done is you have a forced appreciation. Like, now that same property being on the same street, right? We haven't moved streets. We're still in the same property. We're still in the same location. We haven't done anything, let's say, to the upstairs unit, but you have added that basement unit. You have gone through the tediousness of going through the city and getting that second apartment approved, and you have forced that appreciation in your property. So that was a summary of the 4 ways that you can benefit as an investor in real estate. It was very high level, but definitely helpful if you are considering investing in real estate. If you guys have any questions about investing in real estate, whether it's in Toronto, the GTA, or further out, make sure you reach out. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. I will do my best to answer everything. And you can also reach me at Anu Joshi Realty on social media, on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that with your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.